We know Marvel Studios is actively working on the X-Men, already looking for tons of writers to make their pitch and start handing in drafts to a potential reboot. But when asked about jump-starting the X-Men with the Marvels and what comes next, well, Kevin Feige says, why don't you wait and see, because there's a lot more happening soon. So this comes at us from an interview that Kevin Feige did with Entertainment Tonight. And when asked about the status of the X-Men, because obviously we're seeing mutants pop up all over the place, from Miss Marvel being a mutant to, of course, the revelation of Beast at the end of the Marvels and what's going on, Kevin Feige said that they're looking at the X-Men as one of the richest concepts and characters that exist within all of Marvel, and that they really want to take their time to get things done the right way. But in the meantime, he says, look forward to X-Men 97, which he says is going to give you a good idea of what they want to do with mutants and how they're going to treat them. But then he says also, if you look at what's coming up, aka Deadpool 3, that's going to answer a lot of questions, and that perhaps soon we will be seeing more X-Men in the MCU proper. Now, I want to pause here for a second and kind of interject my own thoughts. So I went and saw the Marvels with a lot of fans that are there literally every single time at the premieres with me, right? And these guys know more than the casual. You know, they're not as hardcore as like me and you. You know, if you're watching this channel, you are hardcore. You want to know everything. If you're watching a video like this, you are in the weeds of this thing. And one of them was like, oh, Beast, that's cool. And they were like, I wonder what happens next. And I was like, well, we got Deadpool 3 releasing in May. That's before it got delayed. And 3 of them looked at me and they go, wait, they're making Deadpool 3? And I was like, yeah, Hugh Jackman, Wolverine is back. And they were like, no. So I bust out my phone and show them the photo. And they were like, what? How? Hold up. Like, they were, like, mind blown, right? That's the thing. You and I are not casuals. We're not even the typical person that goes and then walks out before the mid and post credit scene. They're still hardcore, but they're a different fan base. We make up a small percentage of the audience. And things like this, these interviews that he does, like Entertainment Tonight, they go to a bigger spectrum of an audience, right? There's a vast audience out there that's watching Entertainment Tonight that will go watch the Marvel movie or watch it when it's streaming or watch the show that have no idea that, like, Spider-Man is owned by Sony. They have no idea that Morbius wasn't a Marvel Studios thing. They just have no idea. They see Marvel, whatever. You know, this is the same people that will wear a Superman shirt to a Marvel premiere and ask, why isn't Superman in this, right? That audience needs to be told. So what he's doing here is systematically teasing without revealing to people anything, because these people's minds will be blown when they go and watch something in February or March, and there's a Deadpool 3 trailer. That's going to be the first time they see that trailer. And that's who these teases are meant for. We know what's happening. The casual, they got no idea.